Good morning, everyone. I don't quite know what I'm making, but I do know the pot is on hot. Oh, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Woo. Mm. I am like angry. My disgust and anger level is so high right now. Woo. And I lost my driver's license, so I can't really do much. I'm disgusted. Everything I tried to do this morning, I needed my damn driver's license. So instead of me breaking some glass and my TV, I'm gonna put something in my stomach. And don't mind me. Uh, I'm gonna crumble up some of my tofu, but I think I should put some butter in my pan. But like I said, I am kind of disgusted. I was up most of the night. My anxiety was so bad. It was horrible. I believe coffee is causing me anxiety, so I have to monitor because when I freak out like that, it is always after I have coffee. So I have to start looking at something else. I'm going to have some tofu. I'm going to put some butter, a little bit of spices, some onion. Like my little onion ball? I do. Some onion. And I have a lot of onion in my refrigerator. I put it all in the sink yesterday to wash it off. And yes, it all has as much, I took as much skin off as I could. But I'm going to chop all my onions today when I find a little bit of, I'm afraid of that knife. It may sound strange, but I have more control over this knife than I do over this one. And this one here, I don't know what you call that knife, but that has sliced me open where this one has not. So I don't like to cut with that knife there. I think I need to turn this up a little bit. Okay. Whatever this is going to be, I've never made it before. I just want to replace some of my meals with tofu. That's all I'm trying to do. Not only is it cost effective on my end, I noticed that when I eat tofu, my body feels better. Because I don't know what's going on with that beef, boys and girls. Boys and girls. So that's all it is. I'm not going meatless or anything like that. I'm just monitoring how my body feels. That's it. I'm going to save this little piece of onion. I try to put a little bit of onion aside to save. Oh my goodness. Now this right here says I love myself. Woo, that smells good, boys and girls. Mm-hmm. Now this right here, I believe I can just crumble up. Yep, it looks like I can. So this is my crumbled up tofu. Took this out last night. When I go to the hospital, because of all my allergies, they feed me tofu a lot. So I like it. I haven't been to the hospital in a while, thank you Lord. I don't want to be there. I'm not saying I miss it or anything, but this is what they actually serve me. So I'm thankful for that. I'm going to add a little bit more butter in there. I'm going to try to add a little bit more butter. I don't want to add too much. I'm doing a cut down on butter since butter is getting expensive. And I'm going to put in a little bit of spinach. But maybe I should let that cook a little bit first. I think I need a little bit more fire. I don't want to burn it. I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in there as well. Oh, let's sing a song, boys and girls. Okay, let me put a little bit of olive oil in there. Hand is wet. I got a phone call yesterday. I didn't know who it was. I put a block on it because I thought it was a spammer. I'm going to put some turmeric inside of my pot and some paprika. Turmeric is good for health. So I try to put a little bit of turmeric in almost everything I eat. And I'm going to put some pepper in there. I'm actually going to season up some pork chops in a few minutes if I can stand that long. And I need a break like almost in a few minutes. Whew. I don't want to add any salt to it yet. I'm learning from Coral to add salt a little bit later and let the flavors marry up in the pot and show themselves. So you might see my onion getting a little soft. I'm going to leave that. I need a little bit more oil in the bottom of that pan. I guess the tofu is absorbing it, but I'm a little afraid. But I'm going to toss in some mixed vegetables. I think I would rather mix vegetables instead of spinach. Every time I'm mixing up stuff, I laugh because a friend of mine that watched my video, she called me and she say all the time, she never see nobody mix up a pot like that. I don't know why. I'm going to add some potatoes in there too. So these are white potatoes. I'm going to pause this. You may see a crime scene with me using this. I am loving the flavor that's in this pot. Normally I cut my potatoes while they're in the can, but I don't want to make anyone nervous. And I like to cut my potatoes just a little smaller because it makes my mind feel like I have more than one serving of food, like maybe an extra 2 servings. So that's what I do for myself. It's just called playing with my mentor, I guess. I don't know. But God forbid if you were feeding a few people, if you cut up your potatoes a little smaller, you can feed a little bit more with a little bit of stretching. It's one of the blessings of being a person who cooks at home. And what I'm going to do with this meal is portion some off into some of my bowls, and I'm going to be eating off of it during the week. I don't cook as much as I used to because I'm not as good like a little better as I was before. Now, I actually think the tofu is absorbing all of my liquids. I really do. So I guess that's why they say add in extra butter and extra oils. So I'm going to put a little bit more olive oil in there. I don't want to put vegetable oil in there. I'm not saying anything's wrong with it, but I haven't done enough research. I used it a long time, and I don't use it too often. I'm noticing that some things are like very expensive, and then some things are very cheap. So I'm kind of leaning away from the cheapies because maybe some things are worth spending a little bit more on. And if it's going to be in my body, I think I need to go towards what's going to make me feel better. So I would rather make these types of non-attractive meals and not lay in my bed and be comatose in you know, that kind of way. So it is what it is. I am happy about something though, I have to say. On Facebook, so many of us are enjoying canned potatoes, not only for the convenience, but some people's electricity had gone off and all kinds of things, and they were able to open up a can. And a few of them, like a couple days ago, one woman was saying that she has gotten used to the consistency of a potato in the can, and her husband prefers it. But I am going to say, maybe I shouldn't say. Now you see, the oil is gone again. So it is definitely absorbing in the tofu. But I'm not going to lie, boys and girls. I'm excited to taste this because it looks so freaking good. So freaking good. So I'm going to put some more. And I don't think there's any reason to be selfish with myself. Ooh, that smells good. I did notice something this morning on Walmart. I might as well go ahead and say that too. I wasn't able to do a delivery because I lost my my wallet, so they won't deliver to my house with Walmart Plus because yesterday something tried to get in my account, so I had to protect myself. But long story short, if I do the delivery to my home, the prices are cheaper. If I do the shipping to my home, the prices are expensive. But not only that, it's almost 3 times more than if I was to have Walmart Plus. So because I don't have Walmart Plus today because of that freaking thing that tried to get my money out my account, and I didn't even have the money in there anyway, the $109. But just in case I did, I was a little nervous, you know. So I ran and cut the card. I did everything, but I learned that the prices are much higher. So when people say what they notice on they're telling the truth. Now I'm just going to take a little taste, because I know it hasn't been in there long enough. Just a little taste. I'm going to turn it down There's no, I can't eat that. I can't eat that like that. Sorry. Nope, can't eat it like that. I have to put a little bit of bounce in there. But I kid you not, just say if I was a person that liked bland food, just food to know that the nourishment was in the pot, I could definitely eat that. I can't eat that because there's no flavor in there. There's no flavor in there. So I'm going to toss in some of my Tonys, and I'm trying my best to get away from these type of things, but it's not working. Not this time, boys and girls. So I'm just going to put a little bit in there. Just a little bit. Just to wake it up. But I am so happy with the pot. I kid you not. The freshness, I can taste it. It's definitely, but I'm not going to lie. I am going to clean up in the tofu aisle. Absolutely. I'm going to clean up. So I'm going to end my video because I'm about to cry. I've done as much as I could to try to hold myself. I'm about to cry. So I'm tired of feeling a certain type of way. So, and the potatoes. I think I would, guess what? Amazon doesn't deliver to my house. I'm too far. I love Amazon's canned potatoes. Did you not? But I think I'm done because this is cooked already. I just need the flavor to sit in the pot a little bit more. And that's not going to sit in the pot a little bit more like that. It's going to sit like that. So the only thing I can do now is tidy up my mess and wish you a wonderful day. Bye-bye.